Welcome everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your daily message. Happy New Year to you guys. So I hope that you guys had a nice New Year's Eve. And today I want to focus solely on the Divine Feminine, on her spiritual journey. So just want to kind of take a look and see, who is this Divine Feminine in 2023? What will her greatest strengths or even challenges be for 2023? So just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. The decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below and are all created by myself. Today's Organite is called the Divine Feminine Nude, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's get into it, you guys. Let's take a look and see, what is the feminine's vibe for 2023? This is my Earth and Sky Oracle. What's the feminine's vibe? Ooh, we have Wormhole. I love this, you guys. Look at you. Time travel, dimensional shifts, the other side, distant civilizations. So you guys are doing some sort of like time travel, dimensional shifts here, upgrading your energy, leveling up, ascension, major ascension here. So this is perfect. So let's go ahead and see what is associated with this energy. This is my Shift Your Vibes Oracle. What else is associated with this energy? Ooh, you are feeding your soul. Okay, so it says Bake Fest. You are finally feeding you. So maybe perhaps, and this might not resonate for everybody, but perhaps you were spending a lot of time feeding the connection, right? Feeding the connection of your divine masculine, your counterpart. Maybe even giving a lot of time and energy to other people, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is when you're not feeding yourself. So you've learned a thing or two, and that's why you're experiencing this shift, all right? This leveling up. So you're now looking for situations where people are going to not only feed you, but there's going to be a nice exchange. It's going to be reciprocal, finally. You're not going to go into situations where you're just being drained constantly, right? So like a bake fest, like somebody goes in and they bake a bunch of food and they give it to everybody, but do they get anything back? You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean like you're needing to get things back, but you're interested moving forward in connection with people, that there's a nice give and take energy. It's very equal, and you're not just feeling constantly depleted all the time. So let's go into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot and see what else we need to know here. Three of Wands. Yes, this is also you not necessarily sitting around and waiting around for people or things to change. What are you doing? You're doing the work. You're focusing on your soul development and growth. It's almost like you're not worried about your counterpart or divine masculine. Doesn't mean you don't think about it, but you're not expending a lot of time and energy focusing on that. You're focusing more on your own soul. You're focusing more on the things that you like to do, the things that make you happy. You're using your time wisely. So instead of sitting there and waiting, you're not doing that anymore, Divine Feminine. You're actually in this energy where you're just happy doing what you're doing in the moment, and you're not really thinking about the future or even the past. You're living in the present moment. That's so fantastic. Let's see what else. Yes, the Chariot's energy, Cancerian energy. You're moving ahead. You're traveling. You're going places. You're expanding. You're growing. This is great. So you're not just sitting still, waiting for life to happen. You're making it happen, Divine Feminine. That is what you're doing. So that's how you've shifted, and that's where you're headed this year. You're headed to new places. You're traveling to new civilizations. You are leveling up on your journey. Okay? So let's see what else we need to know. We have the Bear. Ooh, the Bear is so strong. So the Bear is reserved nature, independent, getting really involved with routine, familiarity, protective, and fierce. So the Bear is definitely very, very fierce, very protective of themselves. They're also very protective of those that they love and things that they care about. Kind of like that mama bear energy could be coming through that too. But reserved, meaning like they're not really gonna give so much. And again, I don't want to say like giving is bad, but when you realize that you've been giving a lot of your time and energy to people that either clearly just don't respect it or don't value it, I should say, you really realize that your energy is best used elsewhere, you know? So that's just what I'm seeing. You guys have learned some things. You guys have learned what you want to give your time and energy to. That's for sure. Find your tribe. Yes. So some of you guys may have just opened yourselves up to people that were not really of your same vibration. And so you might have gotten burned. You might have had some unpleasant experiences. I know I definitely have on my journey, but guess what? Everything is always leading you towards your tribe. Okay. So also too, what I'm getting is that some of you guys may have gotten burned so much to where you're just like, you know what? I'm done. I can't even open myself up. And whenever you get in that energy, you really close yourself off to your tribe, the people that are meant to be on your journey. And so don't allow negative experiences with certain people that may have just had traumas, issues, things like that, ruin you for now all future encounters. Really make sure that you don't stay too reserved. Like, you can be cautious, of course, but you don't want to be in that energy to where you're closing yourself off from joining up community, experiencing community, enjoying community. Some of you guys might decide, you know, it's time for me to come out of my shell, like out of my bear cave, which I've been hibernating in all winter, and now finally go out and meet some new people by perhaps joining up into like a meetup group or an online community. That might be exactly what you need. So let's see what else. Eight of Cups. Yep. Because I just feel like there's just certain things that weren't working for you. You weren't matching up or vibing up with certain groups or certain people before. But guess what? Now that you've gone in your cave, you've done your hibernation, you've done your work, etc. Now it's time for you to go out and find what does resonate for you. So evolve and learn from the past. Don't let your past rob you of future encounters. Okay. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to say, nope, I'm done. And I was in that energy for a long time, and I'm glad I snapped out of it. Four of Pentacles, yes, because when we're in that energy, it's a scarcity mindset. We're not going to grow. We're not going to evolve if we just keep to ourselves all the time. We do need other people. Other people are there, especially our tribe, to remind us of who we truly are, or also to even maybe trigger us or to help us or even support us on our journeys so we can evolve. So if you're just to yourself all the time, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice. There's only so much work that you can do on your own. That's why you're here on this planet, is to connect with other people that might compliment you or maybe rub you the wrong way in order for you to get to who you're supposed to be in this particular lifetime. So, like I said, don't let negative things scare you away from connecting. Very easy to do. All right, let's go ahead and get one last message for Divine Feminines. Water, love it. And the water is just flow, right? Natural flow of life, tranquil and calming, cleansing and healing, and purification and depth. So water also cleanses. We purge energy, right? Anything that doesn't serve, we let it wash away. So to me, this is about realizing that all of the emotional things that we have experienced or gone through, whether positive or negative, have really been for healing purposes. So try to take it all with a grain of salt and see even the negative as necessary. And don't be so fearful of experiences moving forward. Love it. You need a color splash. It's time to color up your life. It's time to maybe make some improvements in your home. Now, it could be your physical dwelling, but it could also be your physical body. It's time to maybe shift things up. Add some pizzazz to your life. Step outside of the box. Color outside of the lines. Whatever this is going to be positive. Sorry, guys. My husband is doing some work in the garage on a car. But yeah, so this, I just feel, is telling us that whatever we don't like, we can fix it. We can improve it. we can change it. We can paint a new picture if we want to. We can always do that. We're never really truly stuck. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, balancing act. I feel like what this is saying, you guys, that, if you feel kind of stuck or stagnant or up in the air, that's why Spirit is saying, it's time for us to just let go with the flow, and try something different, okay? Let's try something different. If something isn't working, instead of just continuing to hold on to it or stay stuck or try harder, just let it go and try something new. That seems to be a good, nice flow for Divine Feminine in 2023. Knight of Wands. You know what's so funny, you guys? The Knight of Wands has come up on so many readings here lately. It's Jupiter energy, which is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about being open-minded, also being independent, having a more adventurous, fiery nature, taking more risks, being more open on your journey, not taking things so freaking seriously, okay? It doesn't mean you need to be loosey-goosey. It's just basically saying here that, maybe this whole like seriousness or the serious vibe or, everything has to be this way. Maybe that's not going to jive in 2023. It didn't really work out in 2022. So why are we going to carry this behavior into 2023? So Spirit is saying here, we've got to find a way to change. We've got to find a way to expand. That's Jupiter's energy. We've got to find a way to grow in a different way. So if you guys have been kind of plugged into the same philosophy or the same belief system, and you're just kind of like, it's not really doing it for me anymore. It's not really speaking to me anymore. It's not really giving me that inspiration that it used to. You want to know why that's happening, you guys? Because it is time to introduce something new. It is time to do something different. So don't be afraid of change, Divine Feminines, okay? Some of you guys might also feel, and I'm just going to put it out there, you might not feel as connected to your Divine Masculine as you used to. Maybe the whole twin flame philosophy or connection, maybe you're just kind of like, I don't even know if that works for me anymore. I don't even know if that's something that I even like identify with anymore. Guess what? That's okay. You are evolving. That's just a freaking label anyways. Instead of worrying about a person or a label, try to instead look at the fact that this is what got you to where you are today. You're on this journey now because of all of those labels, because of that person. But this is now your journey. This is your life to live. What have you learned? How have you grown? What do you want to do next? So this is about saying, go for it. Switch it up, add some color, make some improvements, let some things go, do some things that are different this year, and see how that rolls out for you. I love that roller. See how that rolls out for you this year. Try something new, okay? So anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will catch you guys next week for some new readings. You guys take care. Bye-bye.